As a child, my parents have always tried to expose me to different genres of music, regardless of the age. Now, I'm extremely thankful for that because, due to my knowledge of music now, I can compare music from then and from now and see how they're not really that different. Now, I've always considered myself to live under a rock. I've never known the latest it couple or the newest Hollywood drama, but what I did keep up with was music. Now, if any of you have actually listened to music of today, you can definitely hear different forms of onomatopoeia and acapella in almost every single song. Artists like Kesha, Nicki Minaj, and even the Black Eyed Peas have all incorporated this into their music. But the question is, how did they get this type of music? What gave them the idea to use words as instruments? Changing the lives for African Americans and creating a new music surge to knock out the jazz era, doo-wop has not only greatly impacted the past, but today's music as well. Doo-wop was one of the most popular music in the 50s and 60s. According to the Journal of Aesthetics and Art Criticism on February of 2013, once a group of African Americans started using their words for music, everyone joined in. Countless people would stand on street corners just to listen. Now, I absolutely love listening to doo-wop music, but one of my most favorite songs is written by a famous band called The Chords. They released their hit song Shaboom in 1954, and that is what I'm going to be playing for you today.
Oh, hello again, shaboom, and open with me again, boom. Ding dong, ding ding dong, lang, 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 boom, well, flip, a bit, oh, life could be a dream. If only all my precious plans would come true. If you would let me spend my whole life loving you, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Every time I look at you, something is all.
African Americans not only changed the thought of music, but they also paved their own way in history. Now, with no money and no instruments, doo-wop was dubbed the poor man's music because people were able to make do with what they had and create something beautiful. Not only did doo-wop music unite African Americans, but it united everyone regardless of race. And this brought the African Americans into the limelight. Starting in the late 50s, a new form of music was created. A cappella began in the African American communities and has continued to grow through the ages, according to Music Education Research in March of 2013. David Guetta, the Pentatonics, and even the Pitch Perfect movie series has all created big hits centered around a cappella. The Pentatonics, for example, is a strictly a cappella band that has created major success for themselves. Beginning in 2011, the Pentatonics won the third season of The Sing-Off on NBC. They then produced several albums and had several tours, according to Brianna Young in December of 2018. Even though this band was strictly Christmas-related music, they have still made great strides for a cappella music in their own industry. From rags to riches, doo-wop music has definitely impacted today's music. Not only just music, but movies as well. We see in the entire Pitch Perfect series how a group of girls just center themselves around a cappella music and create some wonderful songs to jam to. It's pretty interesting how something that I learned as a child can help me grow and see how not only do music from yesterday, but music of today be so similar to one another. And I think it's pretty amazing to see how people with absolutely nothing can create something beautiful. It begs us to question, what are we capable of? Thank you.